I don't know if everybody can say he's the GOAT because I think there's a new king in town.
Yep.
I think you're wearing it.
Yeah.
You definitely won it. But his brother is pretty good. And I don't know if his brother gets enough light because of the Gordon Ryan shine over, but your brother's incredible. His brother's incredible. It seems like the B team's the only one putting everybody on a pedestal and saying, hey, we're all equal. Because you never talk about your team like how Gordon Ryan, I would say, or other athletes talk about guys on their team. You always make everybody seem equal.
I want my whole team to be the best version of themselves. You know, I'm not the kind of guy to put them down. You know, I understand it's a team effort. When in jiu-jitsu, you can't train by yourself and expect to be great. You know, it takes phenomenal training partners and guys that are willing to go out there day in, day out and grind with you. And you know, in addition to winning the $1 million, you know, I called out Gordon Ryan for a bet match, right? So like, I get the $1 million. A few months ago, to set the tone. A few months ago, I bet him $50K for a match. He's like, I'm rich. Like, you need more money than that. So I was like, all right, I get this $1 million. Get on the mic, and immediately I was like, I challenge you to a $1 million bet match, winner take all. My $1 million against your $1 million. Crowd went crazy, and I haven't got a response.
Crickets.
Yeah.
Coming from a guy who always challenges and lives up to expectation, but he definitely always challenges.
Yep.
So would you really be willing to put that $1 million up against his?
I see it as just taking his $1 million.
Wow. That's confidence.
Yeah.
Reminds me a lot about this guy. His name was Caro Parisian. Incredible confidence. Parisian Airlines. Smooth
really?
takeoff, hard landing.
Nice.
Great fighter.
Was you watching MMA back then when he was fighting?
That name doesn't ring a bell, but I watched a ton of fights.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're probably too young.
Could be.
Me and Rampage had a big argument if the money was real or fake. Because Rampage said, how they walk around with $1 million?
Yeah. How you get home with $1 million?
I paid him $1,000 that it was real. So before you tell us, Rampage, just make sure you have my cash ready. So give us the answer. Was the money fake or real?
Okay. So the second I got in backstage with the money, I like flipped around, looked at it, and realized that just to make sure that it was fake. Yeah. So it just says copy like on every dollar bill. Because I was like,
give me my money,
dog. I would need to buy a gun in order to drive it home. You know what I mean?
Nobody's walking around with $1 million in a suitcase. You can't get home safely like that.
But it's a great trophy.
So
yeah,
safe.
dog. I was going to eat right after the event, and there were some guys there like saying what's up to me, saying congratulations, and I go back out afterwards, and there's like somebody has like their phone light on, looking in the car, trying to find like the suitcase, whatever. It's like,
yeah,
shit's
man. You can't trust people
you
around.
Can't do it.
No, you can't trust nobody around money and stuff like that.
No, can't do it. But yeah, they call me a fat check. Pretty nice.
$1 million, nice.
Yep.
How do you have to pay tax on that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, if you spend it in the right way,
yeah,
you chop that down. So I got some plans for the money. I'm gonna look to spend as much as possible.
Yeah, and you can have a lot of write-offs and stuff, right?
Yeah, like pretty much. Yeah, I have a bunch of write-offs, but I'm gonna grow my jerky business. You know, that's the best way. And I think I'm gonna look into buying like a warehouse and that way it's tax deductible and because it's for business purposes and go through that. Also, I have a CPA accountant that'll give me all the rundown of exactly how I should approach it.
Yeah,
because like why give $400K to the government if I could just use the money for business and to better my life.
Yeah, that's smart. I mean, the most important thing you do when you own a business is, one, make sure you're honest. Two is make sure you understand how and where to spend your money. Because most of the time, if you do things right, you got to always be above water. But if you do things right, it's beneficial for your business. You buy a nice business, like a warehouse that you could put another B team location in or something. Yep. You can then write that off every month when you train. I saw that the B team, which had a phenomenal event as well as a takeover with the crazy merch sales. So I want to kind of dive deep on this because the JAXXON Podcast Discord always asks us who owns it, what it is, and we've gone over it multiple times. But it seems like the whole internet now thinks the B team is an event promoter for all the new fans of jiu-jitsu. They're not understanding that that's actually your team with all the descendants and disciples of John Danaher with the John Danaher Death Squad.
Yeah, absolutely. So Craig Jones and Seth, own CJI. But as far as owners of B Team, it's Seth. I don't know if you met Seth, but it's Seth, Craig Jones, myself, Nicky Ryan, and Ethan Krelestein, which all black belts at jiu-jitsu. And we transferred from DDS under John Danaher and started our own gym. So we have this massive empire now of merchandise, of B Team YouTube, of the gym, which is now a vacation location. Like we have at any given time throughout the year, we have 10, 20, 30 people from around the world, different countries that come to our gym to train, to buy merch, to experience the B Team Jiu-Jitsu vibes.
I love it.
And I think I know for sure that we created a good culture and just a great learning environment, and just it's all around positive experience when you come.
Yeah, I forgot that he was in Austin the last time I was there at Joe Rogan. But I didn't have time to do shit anyway, though.
It was a good podcast.
Yeah,
killed
it
it.
was cool, yeah.
Killed it.
Well.
I was so happy you were on that. Finally, everybody got to hear you too. Big audience. It's one of his most viewed YouTube videos right now.
No, it's
out
not.
of all the releases, yes, it is. What do you mean? Why do you always downplay yourself?
I don't know.
You're a legend, brother. How many times I gotta tell you that? I tell you that 4 times on every podcast.